Yo, what's going on YouTube? I know it's late to be shooting this video. I usually shoot this like 45 minutes ago. I would have it out by now. But we are here to talk about the two good basketball games. We are back with the recaps all week long. We're here Monday, February 26th. Hopefully, Mondays can be dreadful, but I know they can be dreadful. I'm not saying hopefully they can be. Whatever. Hopefully you're having a good day though. Night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. There were only, two really good games to talk about. The other two I don't really care for. Let's get into the first one. We have the Raptors and the Pacers. This will be a short video, obviously. Scotty Barnes records his fourth triple-double this season. The Raptors beat the Pacers by 8. My boy, Scotty Barnes, deserved that All-Star replacement. He's showing it. We're coming out of the All-Star break. Absolutely phenomenal performance. Toronto Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic promised his players a tasty reward when they finally strung together a 3-game winning streak. They're doing something, they're putting stuff together, they're figuring out their roster. Obviously, RJ Barrett brought a lot of energy, huge, tough shots. Andrew Nembhard was hitting some shots. Tyrese Halliburton hit a couple of shots. Not a great game for him. I have some complaints about Tyrese. Miles Turner was getting through defense well. Kelly Olynyk threw some oops to Ochai Agbaji. The Raptors, man, I'll give them credit. They've added a lot of pivotal pieces to their franchise. But, man, Scotty Barnes, 21, 12, and 12. He is probably a top 3 small forward in the NBA. I don't care what anyone says. I'm pushing that agenda. At least top 5. I'm pushing that agenda. He's incredible this year. Jakob Poeltl had 15 and 10. He shot 70%. You get 24 points from RJ Barrett off of 67% three-point shooting. Great game, for the Raptors here. Obviously, the Pacers, they lost, but, Pascal Siakam put up 27 while shooting 50%. You get 16 and 11 from Miles Turner, shooting 67% from 3. You get 34 points from Benedict Mathurin. So it's not like, they didn't have their good performers, but obviously Tyrese Halliburton was super lacking. When you see a guy like that, your star player, there's got to be a point where you pull him out and put a guy like TJ McConnell in, who is a lot more efficient, maybe give him some opportunities. I'm not saying that you shouldn't give your players an opportunity to gain momentum or something, but yeah, slow night for Tyrese, one of his worst games of the season. Moving on to the Pistons and the Knicks, this seems to be in all of NBA Twitter. All of the discourse was this game and how it ended. But Josh Hart makes a go-ahead basket after a chaotic possession. The Knicks beat the Pistons by 2. And I get it. It's a tough loss. You hear Monty Williams in the interview. But Jalen Brunson missed a three-pointer, eventually got the ball back and passed to Josh Hart for the go-ahead basket. Now, if that was a loose ball foul, that's not up to me to say. That's up to the refs. They made their call. They made their case. Obviously, Josh Hart is a hero for the Knicks. Cade Cunningham, though, he was hitting threes. Jaden Ivey was hitting shots. Jalen Brunson hitting tough shots. Josh Hart had all sorts of good shots against the Pistons. I do understand, that could have been a loose ball foul. I understand, but, are the Pistons really the team in the NBA as the literal worst? I don't even think it's a competition anymore. They're the worst by a full game in the NBA. They're the worst. And yet, you're going to try to pull the ref card. I just don't see it happening. I'm not hating on them at all. I feel like they have potential to, maybe be decent next season. They got to figure stuff out, obviously, but I don't know. The Pistons, obviously, Jalen Duren, 11 and 16. You get 32 out of Cade. Great game. At what point, Oscar Thompson, you got to give him a break. He's a rookie, but he's going to have some games, down the stretch. And it's not like they really have anyone else to replace a guy like that. So he's going to have to be a guy as a starter. But I don't know. The Knicks, you get 35 and 12 out of Jalen Brunson. You get 23 out of Josh Hart while shooting 60% from 3. You get 21 points from Dante DiVincenzo, who shot 50% from 3. That Villanova chemistry is just unmatched. The Knicks have been going crazy. But yeah, shout out to the Knicks. Obviously, they might not have deserved that last and one layup had they called a loose ball foul. It's not like you can just dive at someone's legs. I don't know, man. It is what it is. Things happen. You don't get calls, and it's not because the Pistons are the worst team in the NBA and we have to bias it. It's just they didn't feel like they needed to blow the whistle there. It didn't seem appropriate, I guess. So, yeah, it's a really interesting situation to look at, I guess, in terms of reffing. There's obviously been a lot of questionable calls this season from a lot of different refs. But yeah, tomorrow is really exciting. Super excited. Sixers and Celtics play. Should be a solid game. Mavs and Cavs play. Pelicans Knicks will be super exciting. Super hyped for some of these games. I guess that's about it, but there are definitely a couple games I look forward to, and if any games are close tomorrow, you can catch me on the channel covering them. I'm dropping a gameplay on the new Chris Middleton card tomorrow on the channel as well, so that's what you guys can look forward to. We're going to watch some movies throughout the week, kind of return to our consistency of watching horror movies on the Scratch It poster, so yeah, we'll get to that. Austin Reeves is dropping tomorrow, so I might do a video like sometime late in the week for all you 2K fans. Schoolboy Q's dropping an album this Friday. Stuff's going to come up. I'm just going to make content out of it. So anyway, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'm out. I'm going to get ready for bed. I don't have class till 2 tomorrow, but I'm probably going to try to get up around 10, try to get some stuff done for the channel. Just get some